Most people just don't understand that you are being primed all the time. And unless you prime yourself, you're going to be primed by the environment. Your brain right now is being conditioned and triggered whether you know it or not. It's being done continuously. So I want to take control of my brain. So I do 3 quick things. 1, I take 3 minutes and I focus on 3 different events in my life that I'm grateful for. The 2 emotions that mess up your business, your life, your relationships are anger and fear. You can't be angry and grateful simultaneously. And you can't be fearful and grateful simultaneously. Then real fast, I do this 3-minute process that's kind of like a blessing. And then 3 minutes, the last 3 minutes are called 3 to Thrive, where I focus on 3 things I want to accomplish. But instead of thinking I want to accomplish, I see, feel, and experience it as done. I feel grateful, I celebrate it, and it trains your brain. So in 10 minutes, I'm done. There's 3 Ps that you got to annihilate, crush, or destroy if they're getting in the way of your progress in a relationship or your career or your happiness or your health. These are the 3 Ps that make learned helplessness. Number 1, you think the problem is permanent. Once you've had enough disappointment, sometimes your brain doesn't want to get disappointed, so it's a permanent problem. Please write down, no problem is permanent. Only your soul is permanent. Nothing's forever. Everything changes. Everything eventually ends and something new begins. That's part of life. Those are the seasons of life. The second P that keeps people in learned helplessness so they don't change, this belief's got to be annihilated, broken through, and that it's pervasive. That means that because my relationship's not great, my whole life is horrible. And you're forgetting you do have health, or you do have friends, or you do have a job, or you do have whatever. I can breathe. And the third one is we think the problem is personal. There's something wrong with me. And if you start believing that, it becomes self-fulfilling. You give up. See, I'm not good enough. I'm not beautiful enough. I'm not smart enough. I always screw it up. So those 3 Ps got to be destroyed. What controls the quality of your life? What controls the quality of your life? Is it money? Can you have a lot of money and still have a horrible life? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is it relationships? Can you have someone who totally loves you and still be miserable? Yes or no? So there's only 2 things that control the quality of your life. Please jot them down. For the rest of your life, you want to remember. The quality of my life is controlled by 2 things, meaning and emotion. Meaning and emotion. The meaning you give to things controls the emotion that you feel. People come up with different meanings.
Is that pretty good?
I love it. That's great.
I'll send it to you. Okay? I'll send it to you. I'm trying to see where everybody's at. Cynthia and Rochelle like completely going away.
I gave the info to Arlene and Lisa. They might be here. I'm pretty sure Arlene is going to.
Okay. We'll see. There's Rochelle. What'd you do? You got lost?
I fell asleep. This cold is making me sleep a lot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Girl, you need a lot of praying.
Yeah.
We need a lot of praying.
I made
Pray
it.
for you.
I made it. That's the main thing.
Take extra vitamin C. Vitamin C.
What'd you say, Martha?
Vitamin C.
Yeah, orange juice.
All right, let me.
Thanks. Oh, I'm a.
All right, hold on. Let me get set up real quick. We are live.
I'm going to give us a thumbs up on YouTube.
Awesome. In the early stage, by spending money in order to adapt this information, right? And,
I can, but I think
you come in and out. I
Let me
think it's
see.
your internet reception.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. You're living a good life on the road. It's all good. Hey, welcome to the call, Eldon.
Thank you.
So I gather and compile this information for the community early on because I knew I had to spend money to learn this, right? So unlike most people, I had to hire coaches to explain this stuff so I can put it all together where you guys don't have to hire these coaches. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So this information that I'm sharing with you today, I hope you take good notes, and I hope you put it somewhere near you and you really, really use it and focus on this blueprint. It's almost impossible for you not to be in profit mode. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and dig in. Let's talk about the 3 components. Okay. So day 1, right? Day 1, what we're going to do here is we're going to put day 1 right here, right? On day 1, we're going to talk about the first component, which is the daily, right? What do we need to master on a daily basis?
Video and social media.
Content creation, correct? Content creation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right? As you guys know, I love colors, but content creation, okay? That's going to be day 1. That's what we're going to talk about today, right? Let's talk about day 2. Okay? Day 2, okay, is the weekly strategy. Okay? Weekly strategy. So that's called the weekly strategy. Okay? Which is, anybody know?
Workshops.
Webinar and workshops. Whoops. See, this is what I love about, oh, shoot. How did that happen? Okay.
Here, you're
We're
gonna
going to
have to
learn a new trick.
write this down. Well, it won't go.
All right. We're just going to write over it. And workshops. Okay? So the webinar strategy and the workshop strategy. Okay? Day 3. Anybody know?
Outreaches.
So it's called outreach is more part of the daily stuff. But the day 3 is what we call the icing on the cake. Okay? And the icing on the cake, okay, is called the live.
It's called what?
The live.
Oh,
Okay? So this is how we break down the 3 days. So you can see that the next 3 sessions, you either can invite people, catch up on what they miss, or you want to make sure you don't miss. Does that make sense?
Yes.
These next 3 sessions is going to give you the 30,000-foot view of what you should know as a digital creator. This is the framework. Okay? If you understand the way the framework works, guys, okay, it's not just for legacy builder. It's for any product, services that you market. When you can implement this to whatever you sell, you have no room for failure as long as you follow it to the T. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
And the reason I know, we're applying this for every products or services that we have, and we have nothing but multiple streams of income. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you want to screenshot this because this is what we're going to be covering the next 3 sessions. Okay. Let me know when you're done screenshotting this.
Almost there. I got it.
Everybody else good? I know you know how to screenshot, Eldon.
Yeah.
You mastered that the first
Done.
meeting we were together. Everybody good? Mom? Rochelle?
Yes. Good.
Good? All right.
Good.
Let's go to the next screenshot. Okay. Let's talk about. What was that? Whew, I'm going crazy with this pen. Okay, we'll leave it alone. There we go. I got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. You all right, Mom?
I'm still standing.
You still standing? Okay. All right. So on this thing, I need to make this smaller. Hold on. I need to make this smaller because I'm not able to write, or I need to move it over. There we go. I'm still trying to learn to master this technology stuff. Okay. I know you guys are like, whatever, right? It's okay. I know you guys are like, whatever. All right. So let's talk about this a minute. Anybody know what's the first thing I'm going to say on content creation?
Consistency or 7 seconds or 3 clicks.
How about we keep it simple? Number
That's all right.
one is the hook. Right?
Yeah.
So what are we talking about here? We're talking about the non-negotiables. Have you ever seen me create a video without the 5 items?
You?
Never. Once I knew what those 5 items were, they were always present, no matter I do a short form, long form, it doesn't matter. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's a non-negotiable, guys. Non-negotiable. When you listen back to your video and you don't see those 5 items, go back and recreate your video. And I'm going to tell you the number one reason why you don't have those 5 items, you didn't use Chat GPT to do your script. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't sound like a robot when I do my videos because I go back and re-edit. Only thing I use Chat GPT is for the keywords. Okay? Keywords is the key. Okay? So I'm gonna put on here keywords. Keywords are also known as trigger words. Trigger words in your videos is what gives the algorithm an idea of who you're looking for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is important you understand this, especially when you're creating videos. Okay? Now, when we
Yes.
talk about the hook, okay, it should be in a question format. Those are the highest converting hooks. Okay? The next criteria is from to format. From broke to freedom. Does that make sense? From
Yeah.
checking a bank account to never checking the bank account again. Right? From
Yes.
having no savings to having 12-month savings. So from to format. Is that clear?
Yes.
So when you combine a question and the from to format, that is the highest conversion of any hook. What if you imagine going from broke to freedom? Does that sound better?
Yes.
You got the what if, you got the imagine. Imagine is Daryl's favorite. Okay? As you go look at his hooks, it's imagine this, imagine that, imagine this. But I love the guy to death. Okay? So your hook, how many seconds you have to catch their attention and stop the scroll?
0 to 5 seconds?
3.
Oh,
3.
okay, 3.
On the video is 3. 3 seconds. And if you don't get them within the first 1 to 2 seconds, you lost them. So when you start your video, what should you not do when you start your video?
Say hello.
Good job. There's no hello. There's no hey girl.
That's Facebook stuff, huh?
You go into the meat and potatoes, guys. And when you start your video, you should be in the middle of your first word. That is very, very important. Okay? If you got a gap in the beginning, you lost them. You give him a big reason to have a question mark. Okay? So you want to always start in the middle of the first word. Okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Right?
Give an example, please.
It's the middle of the first word. So a lot of people, when they start the video, there's a big gap in the beginning because when they edit their video, they didn't edit it properly. And you'll see when we create your videos, Rochelle, that's when you'll understand.
Okay, thank you.
That's when you'll understand. Okay?
Oh, sure.
All right. Everybody got this down so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this legible? Right?
Yeah.
Legible? I asked because I have some pretty bad chicken.
The blue is not, but the blue first word, I guess, middle first word maybe.
First word, yeah.
Yeah.
So we won't use the blue anymore. Thank you. Okay? We won't use the blue anymore. Okay?
Yeah, green and yellow are great.
All right. What about red? How's red? Let me see. I'm going to try it. Okay? Is red okay?
Yes.
Red okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, this is important. Okay? For the hook, this is good. Right? So, here are some examples. Okay? What if? That's a very popular one. Right? Okay? Imagine. That's another popular one. Okay? What they did not tell you. So those are the 3 that I use 99% of the time. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This is really important you understand this. Okay? Now,
Mhm.
what is number 2?
Problem.
What was that?
Pain point.
No. Come on, guys. You know the answers.
Kim, can you hear me?
Loud and
Intro.
clear, buddy.
Intro.
Intro. I know you know the answer. I know you know the answer. That's why I'm not giving the answers today. Okay? Intro. It's so important. Okay, now in the intro, here's what you got to make sure. Okay, who you are or were. Make sense?
Right.
Like
As related to
example,
the hood.
Kim. Okay, Kim. Kim is a husband, a veteran, and was struggling online. That's who I was. Does that make sense? You can readjust with your own. Okay, we're not going to go through that exercise today. Okay, that's the first part of your intro. Your second part, okay, is your name, right? You got to have your name. And it can be only first name. It doesn't have your full maiden and previous 10 names. No. Don't go tell everybody how many times you were married, okay? So, all right. So you got your name, who you are, okay? And what you were struggling with. What was your problem? Right? What's your struggle? What is the problem that you're going to solve? That's your intro. It doesn't have to be long. Kim's intro is very simple. I was a veteran, a husband, a struggling online, where back in last November, we were rock bottom. But the worst part, when I look in the eyes of my wife, I didn't know I have an answer. She was strong on the outside, but dead worried on the inside. And I just didn't have an answer. That's my intro on every single video. Let me tell you why you don't sound natural when you do your intro. Anybody yes?
This part of yours.
Because it doesn't
Anybody want
relate
to
to
get?
you. It's not your truth.
You're changing your intro all the time. So guess what? When you start to do your intro, you don't know which one you're going to use. You don't need to change your intro. Your intro should be memorized by heart, and it should come out natural. You should never be reading a script for your intro. By the time you create 20 videos and you don't know your intro, that means it's not you.
Thank you.
Don't try to be someone you're not. Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Be yourself. Be authentic. It's so important. Okay? Everybody good here?
Yeah.
Because that's all I have for you on the intro. So you're going to have to be good. What's number 3?
Pain
Pain
point.
point. Pain point.
Pain point. That's right. Pain point. Ooh, look at that handwriting, boy. All right. Hey, Breezy.
Yes.
We're getting better by the section.
Ooh.
All right. The pain point, right, should be
Whoa.
your struggle. Okay? Your struggle. Why? Your struggle should be reflecting who? You and who?
Then, my viewer.
The
Your
audience.
perfect customer. The answer is your perfect customer. Remember, this message is between you and your perfect customer. You're talking to your perfect customer. My perfect customer is Jasmine. Do you know your perfect customer? Do you have a name for your perfect customer? You should. That's the only way you're going to remember this. You guys with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is important, okay? This is important. Okay?
Yes.
So let's do this real quick, right? Perfect customer. You got to have a name. If you don't have a name, you're going to struggle creating content. I guarantee you will struggle because you still don't know who you're talking to. See, Jasmine is a struggling parent that's checking the bank account every time they make a purchase and is tired of making the wrong decisions. And she wants to just start making better decisions so that she can have 6 months, 12 months worth of savings and perhaps in a position to make bigger purchases. Can you say that under one breath without reading a script? If you can't, then you need to study it, and that means you didn't talk enough to ChatGPT. Is that clear?
Yes.
This is important, okay? This is so important, guys. My goodness. I feel that the 30 minutes we just spent, how many got some value here? You got some value in the last 30 minutes?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Eldon,
Yeah,
how does it sound the second time?
sounds good.
How does it look the second time?
A little bit different, but it looks better.
You got it, buddy. Oh, is it my face shocked? Is that what makes it look better? So, pain point is so crucial, guys. The pain point, you know what they say? If it doesn't make you cry,
Lost his voice.
it's not real.
Oh, there we go.
And I'm going to put a big red X. That means it's not real. Anybody knows why? This is where you make the connection. This is where people will connect with you. What does connection equal?
Conversion.
Currency.
Let's see.
Currency.
Money, money.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So, this is where you make the connection, which equal currency. Are we good so far?
Mm-hmm.
What is number 4?
Solution.
That's right. Solution. Good job. You're coming around, Martha.
Thank you.
It wasn't always like that, right, Martha?
Correct.
We love you, Martha. Okay? So, solution, guys. What the solution is, guys, is logic. That's all it is. It's the logic. See, when you go to the pain point, it's the emotion, just like Breezy mentioned earlier, correct? It's the emotion. So if you're having a crappy day, that might not be a good time to do a video. Go take a walk. Go treat yourself. Come back in a better mood. You never make a video when you feel like crap. You understand?
Yep.
Because they're going to feel it. They're going to feel it.
What do we have for lunch?
It's like going to work and bringing a bad day to work.
When?
What happens when you bring a bad day to work?
I need
Beat at the coworkers.
There's meat.
Did I say 7?
You want some corned beef or pastrami? I
No,
mean?
no, stay here.
So you got the emotion, you got the logic, right?
Mm-hmm. See,
How many of you guys want to convert
He does.
very often?
Why?
Me,
I do.
Okay. The best way to convert with the highest conversion ratio is to keep your solution the same. Let me do a quick recap. Your intro should be the same, correct?
yes,
Your solution should be the same. So the only thing you got to memorize is your hook and your pain point. That's the only thing that should change. If you're going through different pain points, right? Because you don't want to put 3 pain points in one video. 3 pain points is 3 separate videos, 3 pieces of content. You want to be very clear on your message. Does that make sense?
yes.
That's very important to understand. You know, it cost me thousands of dollars to understand this, guys.
Mm-hmm.
How much am I charging you? Nothing. Your time. How much did it cost you to get on this workshop?
Nothing.
Nothing.
100 bucks a month.
Hopefully, you don't treat it like nothing. That's my fear. Does that make sense? This is the reason why I always tell you guys. Let's say you paid $1,000 for the same content. Are you going to treat it like nothing?
No.
No. Man, you're going to try to get that $1,000 back. Correct?
Yes.
But
Yes.
when I charge you nothing, what do you got to make to get your money back?
Follow the steps.
One sale.
You see the mindset? You see the mindset? Right? Change that mindset. Treat this material as if you spent $1,000 to get it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I paid close to $3,000 to get this stuff. Why do you think I make more than $3,000?
You did
My
your homework
point
and
still
applied it.
across, right? Did my point come across? Right?
Yep.
Because you repeat and rinse.
So your solution, I'm going to give you my solution. Does that make sense? Now you can customize it to your liking, but in this example, I'm going to give you my solution. And you will see in every one of my videos, it is the same solution. Okay? We discovered, anybody can finish that sentence? We
Done for you.
discovered
Done for you.
a community.
Oh, it's me.
Anybody knows why I always say a community?
It's the one.
It's because we don't want to piss off any other communities. You understand? We're not segregating ourselves. Remember, our community does not compete. We do what?
Collaborate,
Complete. Complete.
complete.
Do you agree that our offer here at PPP completes what we started with Legacy?
Yes, I see what you mean.
Yes.
We complete the gap. The gap that they don't tell you about. Do you know how many people right now in the bigger community don't have the dots connected?
A lot.
Try 95%.
Woo.
Do you think you have a market share?
Yep.
Why is it not showing? You guys with me so far?
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
That's my struggle. Why is it that Kim referred over 50% of the people in the community? Combine all of you. That's my struggle. It's my belief that we have a market share for what we do. The only difference is my belief versus your belief. Either your belief is here, here, or here. Does that make sense?
My belief is high, but the big picture, I haven't connected the dots on what to actually do.
You're looking at it.
I know I'm looking at it, and I'm saying that was the conversation that I had, 3 days ago. I don't have readily available what I should do if I'm not doing videos.
So if you're not doing videos, you have to collaborate to make videos with somebody. Does that make sense?
What does that mean?
Like you look at Breezy, you look at Rochelle, you look at Martha. Whether they know how to put a video together or not, they're okay with just turning on the phone, record something, and get criticized. Does that make sense? As
I,
long as you do something and we have something to work with, we can turn a rock into a diamond.
I'll
That's
be
no
trying-
problem. We have the technology, we have the templates, we have the tools. Does that make sense?
I will throw some rocks.
Well, make sure they're not too big because you might knock me out, okay?
A small rock can knock you out.
Oh my goodness. Now Jeff is calling me small.
Mhm.
Politically challenged.
Hey, we love you too, Jeff. Okay? So, discovered a community, right? You see that?
Yes. Uh-huh.
It gave us done for you, right? Done for you. Templates, right? No tech savvy. Okay. No experience is okay. Not only that, guys, live support. Has anyone here not ever get live support? Some of you guys are here just because of the support. Is that not true?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
The support that you would have never had in the bigger community. Does that make sense? Without having to pay an arm and a leg.
That would add to our struggle.
Come again?
That would add to our struggle.
Tell me about it. I mean, not everybody can afford $6,000, right?
Yeah.
Who got $6,000 laying around right now? Does that make sense?
Crickets.
Exactly. So you see how consistent my solution is?
What's the third one? After no tech, no what?
No experience. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for the chicken scratch.
Yeah, you don't have the best handwriting.
What man does, Jeff? I want to see your handwriting.
I'm left-handed and I can write a little bit better than that. Not much, but a little.
How many of y'all believe that on this call?
I do.
You said I do when you met your wife, buddy. So
Yeah, that's been 44 years ago.
congratulations. So this is how the solution go, right? Do you see me go into any details?
Nope.
No need. You're not trying to sell on your video, guys. You're trying to connect. You understand?
Yes.
A video is to make a connection, not to sell. They don't buy because of your video. I promise you. How in the world are you going to buy something off a 90-second video? I didn't buy because of a video. I drove to Texas is when I buy. Does that make sense?
No. You went to Texas?
Yes, because the person I buy from was a former upline in network marketing. But she was a 7-figure earner. And I was listening to her videos for almost 3 months, but never really had the need to pull the trigger until we lost our income from 60K down to 1,500 a month. But my wife has never met her before. So for respecting the marriage, I have to make sure that my wife meet this lady so she knows who I'm working with.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I had to do to keep my Christianity.
So you drove
Because
to Texas.
how many women do you know that has a husband that working with another woman and they're comfortable with it?
Not any.
Not many. I haven't found one yet. Until they have met the person, established eye-to-eye contact, and understand the situation, then now, until she gives me a green light, this is no-go. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Isn't that what the word says, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Okay? So this is really important, guys. This solution thing is really important. But what really, really takes it and push him over the hill, anybody know?
CTA.
That's right. So as you can see, the most important is your hook, correct?
Yes.
Then you create curiosity with relating with them on the intro. And then you connect with them on the pain point. But now you put some logic to give them hope, the light at the end of the tunnel with the solution. But what does the CTA do? It gives them the next step to go ahead and solidify the connection. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You know, it took me 30 days to get this down after talking to 3 different coaches. We're talking $3,000 later. Okay? How many of y'all would have paid $3,000 to learn what I just teach you?
Good.
Crickets. You would have made a U-turn before you would have went forward. Does that make sense?
Right.
This is the reason why 95% of people right now at DGC are not making money. Had you known this, Martha, a year ago, would it have been a lot easier to make money?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what am I telling you? The training that we get is great, but it's not exactly what we need to make it. We're getting the bigger picture, but we're not getting the smaller picture. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You have to go dig for the smaller picture. So either you figure it out yourself or you line up with someone who is willing to teach you the smaller picture. That is how grateful you guys are right now. Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So number 5 naturally is the CTA. What is a CTA?
Call to
Call
action.
back.
Call to action.
Call to action. And I remember we got some people that are new here. Okay.
Yes.
We got some people that are new. So we have to spell out everything. Okay? Even if it's an abbreviation. So, your CTA is not just drop an impact in the comments. CTA has two parts. Anybody know what those two parts are?
What to do and where to do it?
How you feel if it's you, and then you give them instruction. Does that make sense?
Say it again, please. What is that?
How you feel, and if this is you, then drop a me, start, ready, whatever you want the word to be. Does that make sense? Let me give you an example. Okay. I'm going to give you an example. Okay. So if you're, okay, so we're going to use some example. Okay. Either tired, either broke, etc. You guys get the idea?
Yep.
Lost.
Right? Either you're tired of checking your bank account every time you make a major purchase, either you're broke and tired of robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? Whatever it is. If you're tired of having to say no to your husband or your wife, whatever it is. And then you come back around and say, if that's you, then give them the instruction, right? So the instruction is very simple. Drop. You always use the word drop, right? And then whatever your word is right here, okay? And I'm going to give you example of some of the words that have worked for me, okay? Number one is, which one? Which one is it, Martha?
Ready?
That's right. Ready. Okay. Ready has worked for me. Blueprint has worked for me. Okay. Me. Those are my three highest converting. I'm almost predictable like a record tape. Just watch enough of my videos and I'm pretty predictable. I want you to know on YouTube, right? On YouTube, I only have 9 videos on my short wall right now. Those 9 videos has been exposed to almost 1 million people. I got those stats from vidIQ. Does that make sense? So I confirm for you, Breezy, those X amount of hundreds of thousands of views you got noticed with, right? You hear me, Breezy?
Yes, sir. I'm right here. I hear you.
Is from all your videos combined, including all the platforms you've posted your videos. That's how they gather that number. So if you're posting your videos on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, it's gathering the views from all the platforms together on how many people have put 2 set of eyeballs on it.
On vidIQ?
vidIQ. It does all the calculations for you and it'll give you the stats. So they didn't just pull this data out of nowhere. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
And I confirmed that with having a one-on-one coaching session with one of their staff members. Because I was really bottled down when you addressed that to me, and I realized I need to get the answers. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, are we clear on this right here? Take a screenshot.
It's clear for
Take a
me.
screenshot.
How can I take a screenshot of a whole bunch of scribbling?
I know. That's why you watch the recording and then go write it in your own handwriting.
There you go.
There's a method to the madness in everything I do. Everybody good?
I
Right.
am.
All right.
Yes.
Good. So, we covered Day 1 is done. Correct? Correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Who's going to be here day 2?
We.
I am.
When is day
Who
2?
got? Tell me. I'm going to start from the top that I see on the screen. Martha, what's your biggest takeaway today?
I think the making the same, the intro, the solution, and now the CTA, does that vary or we keep that the same all the time?
CTA could vary. It depends on what message you're trying to speak to. Are you
Okay.
trying to speak to Rob, Peter, or PayPal? Are you trying to speak to the person who's checking the bank account? Are you trying to speak to the person who's tired of answering no to their parent, their significant others? It depends
Okay.
on who you're talking to.
Okay.
The only thing that stays the same every video is your intro and your solution.
Got it.
And another thing I want to say to you guys, when you do your videos, sound exciting, guys. Put some life in the daggone video. Don't sound like you're at the cemetery. Do you
Don't
guys
be
see the passion in Rochelle when she makes a video? Do you guys hear the passion of her voice? It's amazing.
Yes.
That video that she did has buku views. And it's one of her very first video.
And where'd she post it, on YouTube?
Yeah. It's on my YouTube too. In the playlist with where it says reviews. Very, very important. What was your takeaway, Rochelle?
My takeaway, excuse me, my takeaway was the intro and keeping the hook and the pain point the same. I got a lot out of this, really. Everything was like, okay, yeah. So then and now it brings up the logic of, because I created a hook just recently and a pain point. So now I can incorporate this and see what it looks like that I got from Chat GPT. So yeah.
Awesome. 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 How about you, Breezy? Talk to me,
Okay.
brother.
I got a lot from this training today. It was good to be in this forum right here. It was good to hear the feedback from the members after you asked them what they thought, or for some suggestions or response. Um, and it kind of breathed some energy into what we're doing. Um, and I'll say this: I can't speak for anybody but myself. All right, so being in this community, um, I'll admit, with it, there have been some things that I've been hesitant about or timid about, that because it's a learning curve. Okay, but now that curve is starting to straighten out. It's starting to flatten out. And this session right here had a lot to do with it, because it's like getting a shot. It's like going to the doctor getting a shot in the arm. It might prick you at the beginning, but after whatever that medicine is, it gets inside you, or inside me. Um, I'm charged up, pretty much charged up.
Awesome. Awesome. Jeff, what was your takeaway of this training, Jeff?
A lot of great things. Okay. How to make your right hook. Okay. Do your correct intro. Find the pain points that people are having. Give them a solution to those pain points. And a call to action once you do all the four other ones.
Awesome. When are you and I going to start meeting again?
Well, it's not going to be this week or this weekend. Okay, it'll have to be when I get back
Okay.
on Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
Okay. Just let me know, man. You know we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
We're here for you. Okay.
That's
You know,
why
there's an old say that you probably heard a million times. Okay.
you get what you.
How many of you caught the Tony Robbins video right before this?
How many of us what?
Caught the intro video. I play an intro video before every training.
Oh, okay.
And today's video was from Tony Robbins. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch the recording. And the first 5 minutes is Tony Robbins.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Tony Robbins' intro to his next week's convention.
When you watch this Tony Robbins series, tell them, Martha, what did you get out of the Tony Robbins series?
The reinforcement that are for our goals, to see it, to feel it. My wording, to own it. To be successful. It helps us to achieve that.
In other words, it's a translation of Rich Dad, not Rich Dad, Think or Grow Rich.
Think you go rich. Yeah.
You've got to be specific, and you got to know exactly what your SMART goal. I'm not going to go into the SMART goal today, but you need to know specifically what it is that you want. And you need to give yourself a deadline to obtain it. Does that make sense?
And he talked about removing fear, and there was another obstacle. He said you got to remove besides the fear. What was that?
It's okay. Don't worry. They'll catch the message when they watch the video. Okay. Cynthia, what was your takeaway? Oh, she might have stepped away. Eldon, what was your takeaway? Are you muted? Yeah, you muted, buddy. We don't do lip syncing here, man. Go ahead.
Put your cursor at the bottom of the screen. You'll see the little microphone come up. Just point to the bottom of the screen.
You got it, Eldon? You have to forgive him, guys. Technology is not his best friend. But he got a lot of technology in his house, though. He's watching us on a big, large screen TV.
I got a question about Jasmine.
Tell me about Jasmine.
Okay, do you mean when you're making a video, you have in your mind the name of your avatar and you're kind of like speaking to her personally? Is that what you mean?
Correct. When I look on the screen of my phone, I am not talking to myself. I am talking to Jasmine.
Got it.
With respect, with loyalty, and with trust. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you make an effective video.
And Jasmine is your
avatar.
Yeah, avatar.
Hey, Eldon, you figure out that mute button? What'd you do?
Get your mouse and point it to the bottom of your screen. Get your mouse and you'll see a little microphone there, a little icon microphone.
I wish I could unmute you from my end, but it doesn't let me unmute you.
It'll have a line across it.
It says, I can't unmute you because you chose to unmute yourself. It's not on the computer, Eldon. You're unmuting on StreamYard. You're looking for the mic on StreamYard on the bottom, or the bottom of StreamYard screen.
By the way, when I came in, it asked me if I want to sign up for StreamYard.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Not unless you're gonna do lives yourself.
Yeah. No.
You don't need to. But to attend a StreamYard meeting, you do not have to sign up.
Okay. Sign up for free, it says.
Yeah, it's free because it's 14-day trial, and after that they hit you up.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that.
It's okay. All right, Eldon, we're not gonna hold everybody up. We're 5 minutes over already. Okay, so don't miss day 2, guys. Can I challenge everyone here to bring one guest outside of yourself on day 2?
When is day 2, Kim?
Tuesday.
Sorry, I won't be able to make it. I'll be flying back home.
Okay, Tuesday. Tuesday is day 2. Wednesday is day 3.
I'll make Wednesday, but not Tuesday.
All right. That doesn't mean you can't invite a person.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Got it.
All right. Y'all have a good day, good weekend, great week. Breezy, I see you in a few seconds. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Watch the out video.
Kim,
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost in everything they do. Almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.O. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting what I do. You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.